everyone, welcome to this video, and today we are reviewing Hummingbird's BRONC wireless tattoo machine. Now, I do have a bit of a soft spot for this company because when I made the transition from coil machine to rotary machine, Hummingbird was the first rotary machine that I ever purchased. Now, if you do check my channel, I did a video on this 6 years ago. Now it's come full circle because Hummingbird have actually contacted me and asked me if I wouldn't mind reviewing their machine, which obviously I jumped at the chance. So coming up in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing, showing you exactly what you get when you buy one of these. I'm going to be covering the specifications, how to put them together, and finally I'm going to be giving you my personal thoughts and conclusion on these machines. And as an added bonus, if you do decide that you're going to purchase one of these, at the end of this video, for you guys, the subscribers, I've got you a 10% discount on the already ridiculously low price for one of these. So with all that said, guys, let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. So fresh out the box, you will receive one BRONC tattoo machine with the battery head already installed, product instructions, an accessory pack which contains the following: 2 rechargeable batteries, a battery charger, a USB cable for the battery charger, spare O-rings, and finally an RCA converter head. So this is for if you don't want to run the machine using the battery, you can put this on and run it direct from a power supply with an RCA cable. So the first thing we need to do is make sure our batteries are charged. So we're going to plug the USB into the battery charger and then simply insert both batteries. So this bottom of the compartment here slides down to make room for the batteries to be inserted. Really easy stuff. And then we're just going to plug the other end of this USB cable into the power supply. As you can see, there's 2 red lights indicating that the batteries are charging. Now these lights have turned to green, both of these batteries are full. So the charging time on these batteries from depleted to fully charged are between 2 to 2.5 hours. To insert the batteries into the machine, simply undo the top, take one of the batteries and its positive side down into the chamber, pop the lid back on, and that's the machine ready to go for wireless. So to turn it on, we simply press the power button for 3 seconds, and there we go. Controls for this machine are super simple. We have a plus and a minus, power up and power down, and then on. We look on the screen there, we've also got a timer for how long the machine's been running, percentage of battery life left, and voltage that we're running the machine at. To turn the machine off, just hold down the power for a few more seconds, and then it just goes off. Now, if you don't want to use the battery compartment and you prefer to plug the machine directly into a power supply with an RCA cable, simply undo the battery compartment. We take the RCA connector head and that just screws straight onto the machine. And now the machine's ready to be just plugged into a standard power supply. This is where we just take our standard RCA cable and plug it straight into the top of the machine. Now Hummingbird also sent some of their cartridges to try out with this machine. So I'm just going to take some of these out now. These are the purple transparent ones. And they sent me just a selection of different sized needles. And I got a bit of everything from round liners to mags all different sizes. Now we're just gonna insert one of these cartridges into the machine. Let's get a close-up on the needle there for you. I was actually really impressed with the quality of these needles, if I'm being honest. They've got the safety membrane in there as well, the extra protection. So just like any pen style machine, this just clicks in and you're ready to go. Let's turn the machine back on. Bring the volts down to around about 9 volts and let's go. Just going through the voltages there. Now the one thing I always look for on any machine that comes out new, the first thing that I check for is for an auto retract, meaning when the power is off, the needle actually retracts back into the cartridge. Now, I say this a lot in review videos, but I think when a company leaves this feature off, then straight away I'm not liking the machine, because it's just, I think it's a safety feature that should be built into all modern machines, and I'm really pleased to say that Hummingbird have incorporated this feature into this machine. So if I just blast the power a few times, you can see machine running. When power's off, needle retracts. The last thing you want is a machine, when you turn the power off, the needle just happens to stay out wherever it was when the power cut off. So having this auto retract is definitely a welcome feature in any machine. So to control the needle depth of our machine, just turn the grip clockwise and anti-clockwise. I'll get a close-up on that for you. So this is with the needle retracted quite far back, and if I turn the grip clockwise, you'll see the needle starts to come out more to give you more needle depth. Just to show you that in action now, I'll run the machine as well. So there's hardly any needle sticking out there. I could go further. And then if you want more needle depth, simply turn the grip clockwise. Now as for balance and weight of the machine, it's definitely well balanced, and the weight of it is on the lighter side of battery wireless machines, which again, for me personally, my style of tattooing is a really welcome weight rather than the big heavy machines. Some people prefer the really heavy ones because it adds a bit more weight and balance, but for me I prefer the lighter ones, and this definitely is one of the lighter machines. And again, very well balanced and very comfortable to use. So the BRONC tattoo pen weighs 237 grams with the battery attached. It's said to have a battery work time of 7 to 9 hours, and a fully depleted battery takes 2 to 2.5 hours to fully charge. Its voltage output is between 4 volts and 11 volts, and it has a push speed of 70 to 160 Hz. In speed terms, that's between 70 and 160 cycles per second, which makes it ideal for all sorts of jobs, ranging from lining right through to shading and colour packing. It has a stroke of 3.5mm and a needle depth between 0 and 4mm. It boasts a very reliable Swiss motor, crafted with aircraft aluminium, and comes in a range of colours, including red, silver, green, blue and orange. So now we're quickly going to delve into a little snapshot of me lining with the machine. And I'm lining this tattoo with one of Big Wasp's cartridges. This is an 11 round liner. And as you can see, I'm pulling them lines, they're nice and solid. They're going in effortlessly as the machine delivers a nice, smooth, even level of power to the needle. I found this machine super comfortable to use and definitely has a quality feel to it. So there you have it guys, that was Hummingbird's BRONC wireless tattoo machine. So quickly now, just time for my personal thought and conclusion on this machine. First and foremost, I was genuinely impressed with the performance of this machine. For the price range, it performed exceptional. Now, I'm going to stick my neck on the line, and again, for the price bracket that it's in, to get a wireless tattoo machine and one that can also adapt and be made to be wired so you can plug it into an RCA cable, I don't think I've used one better than this for the price. Now, is it the best machine on the market? No, it's not the best machine on the market. You know, when you consider there's some really expensive high-end machines up there, but is it the best machine for the price? I've got to say, I genuinely think it is. I personally have not used one which performs better than this in this price bracket. If you want a machine that's going to do a professional job and you're on a budget, this is definitely worth considering. It seems to cover all bases. It's nice and light. It's well balanced. It hits hard enough to line with, but it's got enough give to get those nice shades in with it as well. If I was to compare it to a machine that I have used in the past, I'd say it marries up quite well to a Cheyenne pen in terms of give and hit. Though this machine, I find, does hit a little bit harder than the Cheyenne pen, which I prefer because for lining, when you want to pop those lines in and you want a machine that's going to hit really hard, this machine definitely delivers. Personal opinion, I prefer it when it's plugged into an RCA. It just seems to deliver that little bit of extra punch. Again, it's my personal thought, but I like a hard-hitting machine. And when I did start to line with it, I did really feel like I was using a quality machine. I know there's a lot of machines on the market in this sort of price bracket, and you use them and they either hit way too soft and just don't put lines in at all. But I've got to say, this machine does cover all those bases. It lines very well, it colour packs very well, and it shades very well. So my final thought on it is, if you're on a budget, if you've not got a lot of money to spend, but you still want to do a professional job with a professional machine, this machine is definitely worth the purchase. If you watched this video and you're thinking about purchasing one of these, don't purchase it just yet, because I'm going to give you a discount code to get you 10% off of the already ridiculously low price. So to get your extra 10%, guys, follow these really simple instructions. You can either type this link into your browser, or to make it even easier for you, if you scroll down into this video's description box, I've made a clickable link which will take you directly to the Big Wasp website. Once there, you don't have to bother with the email offer because I've already got a discount code for you. So simply add all the goodies to your basket, go to checkout, and when you get to the shipping stage, go to the discount code box and enter Jono Smith. This will give you a further 10% on all your products. So if you are thinking about purchasing one of these machines, or you already own one, I'd love to know your thoughts on them. Feel free to drop your comments in the box below. And if I can ask you one favour, guys, if you've liked this video, it means the world to me if you take a second out right now, smash that like button, let me know that you've liked it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check the notification bell, stay up to date with all my latest videos. With all that said, guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.